Hi, my name's Carly, owner and head trainer of Fetch, fun enthusiastic training for canine households. This is my friend Brady. Brady's a 3-year-old lab mix, and he's full of energy. Now, Brady has recently been working on a leave it command. In fact, you probably have seen that video clip before, where he is learning to leave whatever you ask him, whatever he's looking at. But Brady still has a problem with what I call counter surfing, which is jumping up on the countertops and trying to steal whatever dinner you're creating. Now there's two different ways to go about tackling this behavior. The first and easiest, and what I always suggest, is creating a boundary. As you can see with the kitchen that I have right here, it has just the one doorway, and there's a very visible, easy boundary. In fact, the flooring even changes from a wood floor to a tile floor, so it's very, very visible. And what I would encourage you to do, if your kitchen layout is acceptable for this, is to just straight up teach a boundary right here, where, good boy, where Brady is just not allowed to come into the kitchen. It's your area, he does not need to be in here. Brady, you being a good boy? Hi, good boy, you sit. Good. Brady, good boy. Good boy, Brady. Now to teach a boundary, all you have to do is have your dog and just let them explore the area. We're going to set them up to make some decisions. Right now I do have Brady on a short leash, and again, that's just for control. It's easier to reach out and grab a nice short leash, or if you don't have a short leash, you can use a long one, that's fine. All I'm going to do is have him right here at the boundary that I'm asking him to not cross, but without saying anything, I'm just going to slowly take some steps back. I'm going to just pretend like I'm ignoring him, not paying any attention to him, when in fact I still am, and wait for him to make a decision. You're being a good boy. Here's a good boy. If he continues to make the decision that he's making right now, which is staying on the hardwood and staying out of the kitchen, then he's going to get praised. And a great way to do that is to just toss treats out to him and let him get rewarded out there on the hardwood. Now, if Brady were to ever come into the kitchen, I'm just going to give him a nice quick correction and redirect him back out into the hardwood area. Now, Brady is being a very, very good student right now. One of his one of his housemates happens to be off camera, and so he's much more distracted by him. So if you have the opportunity to remove another dog and work one dog at a time, you're going to have a much more successful training session. Now, just to review, I want you to set up an easy boundary and just give the dog the opportunity to cross over. If they cross into that boundary area, you're going to step in with a real quick correction, whether it be a firm poke right into the armpit area or a grab the tug of the leash just to move them back out and only reward them here on the area where they are allowed to be. Here's a good boy. Now the reason why I'm not setting up any word for this is there's going to be times when you're not home and we still want him to be able to respect the boundary. Now, at the very beginning I mentioned there are two ways to counteract this counter surfing habit that Brady has. Setting up the boundary is the most effective and the easiest, but not everybody has a kitchen that they can set up a boundary like this. So you can continue the leave it training with him. And the leave it training, just to recap, is where Brady, come here, good boy. Where you take something, show it to him, Brady, leave it. Good! And the second he leaves it from a different direction, he can get another treat. If your dog is incredibly toy motivated, you can also use toys, balls, anything that they get really excited about. Well, that's it for the boundary training and a recap on the leave it training. Good luck, have fun, and always stay positive while training your dog.